Hello everybody, it's a pleasure to welcome each one of you to the first episode of Doordarshan Gangtok presents Quizzing You, an inter-school quiz competition for secondary and senior secondary schools across Gangtok District. The objective of the quiz is to encourage young minds to start asking questions and look for answers around them. The overarching theme of this quiz is environment and us. We have 4 rounds in this quiz with 2 rounds dedicated to environment and nature. Today, as a part of the first quarterfinals, we have 4 schools come here to battle it out. Out of the 4 schools, we will have 1 school which is going to come with us to the semi-finals of Quizzing You. Which is that 1 school we're going to see after we get through the 4 rounds. But for now, let's get ready for the introductions of the 4 schools.
Hello everyone, myself Upashna Gurung representing Najitam Secondary School.
Hello everyone, myself Ajay Chhetri representing Najitam Secondary School, and we pledge to make an eco-friendly environment by avoiding single-use plastic and promoting biodiversity.
Hello everyone, my name is Kendra and I am representing West Point Senior Secondary School.
Hello everyone, I am Chiring Chodan Sherpa representing West Point Senior Secondary School. We would like to pledge that let's reduce, reuse and recycle with a gaze
to make our planet a deal.
Hello everyone, myself Anmol Century representing Burtuk Secondary School.
Hello everyone, I'm Shmiti Tamong representing Burtuk Secondary School, and we pledge to reduce, reuse and recycle things in our daily life.
Hello everyone, I am Arab Singh representing PM3 Government Secondary School, Ralab.
Hello everyone, I am Asis Mongor representing TMC Government Secondary School, Ralab. And our motto is, pollution is the not solution, go green, save green.
Ladies and gentlemen, these were the 4 schools who are battling it out in the first quarterfinals of Quizzing You. Najitam Secondary School, West Point Senior Secondary School, Burtuk Secondary School and PM3 Government Secondary School, Ralab. 1 team out of the 4 is going to come with us to the semi-finals of this quiz. Which is that 1 team which is going to come with us, we will be able to see after the 4 rounds. But for now, let's get ready for the first round. In this round, we have clockwise. My clockwise starts from Najitam Secondary School. The rules is the same for everybody. It's a plus 10 on a straight. It's a plus 10 on a pass. There is no negative on this, and it's a plus 20 on a double. When I say double, it is when you see the question, before you answer, if you say we want to double it, you get 20 points on the right answer. There's no negative on this, so each team, if you get it on a pass, if you get it on direct, please make sure that you try to answer the question. The first question, ladies and gentlemen, coming for Najitam Secondary School on your screen is this. Who is known as the father of Indian environmental science? Also known as the father of ecology in India. Who is known as the father of Indian environmental science? As straight a question as we could get. There's a time bound 15 seconds for each team to answer. Plus 10 on a pass. Moves on to the next team, which is West Point Senior Secondary School. You don't lose any points on this.
CV Samnath.
CV Samnath. It's a good try, not the answer we're looking for. Moving on to Burtuk Secondary School. We've done some reading in terms of environment. It's a plus 10 on a pass, plus 20 on a double, and there is no negative. Moving on to the last team, Ralab Secondary School, PM3 Government Secondary School, Ralab. The time ends for the first question. The first question on the first quarterfinals. Nobody answering this question, but never mind. The answer that we're looking for is a gentleman called Ramdev Mishra. Ramdev Mishra is considered to be the father of Indian environmental science, or also considered to be the father of ecology in India. This is information for everybody. That is why quizzing is such a beautiful platform. Moving on to the next team, which is West Point Senior Secondary School. Your direct question is on your screen now. What is the process of capturing and storing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to prevent climate change called? We're talking about environment. What is the process of capturing and storing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to prevent climate change called?
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse, not the answer that we're looking for, but it's a good try. They don't lose any points on this. Burtuk Secondary School. Burtuk want to give it a try. Burtuk Secondary School. They were moving on to Ralap Secondary School.
Mission carbon dioxide.
Mission carbon dioxide. It's a great try that you've given, not the answer we're looking for, but I'm very happy that you're trying to answer this question. Moving on to Nazitam, you've lost at 10 points. Here is a chance to win at 10 points for you. What's your answer? Alright, so second question unanswered in the first episode of the first quarterfinals of Quizzing You. We completely understand this being the first episode. They're just jogging. We have many questions to come by, but the answer that we're looking for is something interesting. The answer we're looking for is carbon sequestration. Carbon sequestration is the answer that we're looking for. If you did not know this, now you know this. Moving on to the third team, Burtuk Secondary School. Here is a chance to win at 10 points or a 20 points on a double. Your question is coming on your screen now. Which famous movement, also considered the first eco-feminist environmental movement that started in India in the 1970s to protect trees and forest areas from deforestation, was started by villagers in Chamoli district of Uttarakhand? Which famous movement are we talking about? This is a direct question to Burtuk Secondary School. There's a limited time frame, plus 10, plus 20.
Chipko movement.
Chipko movement is what they say, and Chipko movement is what gives them the 10 points. Ladies and gentlemen, Chipko movement is what we're looking as an answer. The first question answered by Burtuk Secondary School. Congratulations on the first question answered. Moving on to the fourth question and the last question on the first round to Ralap Secondary School. Your question is coming on your screen now. Which greenhouse gas is the primary focus of efforts to combat climate change, often emphasized on World Environment Day? Which greenhouse gas is the primary focus of efforts to combat climate change, often emphasized on World Environment Day?
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen. Ralap, not the answer we're looking for. You don't lose any points for this. Nazitam Secondary School, you have an answer for this?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide, as simple as that. Reduction of carbon dioxide is the answer we're looking for. Nazitam Secondary School get a 10 points on carbon dioxide. 2 questions not answered, 2 questions answered. Ladies and gentlemen, this is heating up. We had a very good first round with 2 questions unanswered and 2 questions answered, but it is not over yet. We still have 3 more rounds to go, and we get ready for the second round. The rules of the round remain the same. It's a plus 10 for the right answer, plus 10 on a pass, plus 20 on a double, and no negative. However, this time we start anti-clockwise. The first question going to Ralap Secondary School for 10 points on your screen is this. Name the Indian poet who wrote the World Environment Day Anthem. Very proud to say that it was an Indian who wrote the World Environment Day Anthem in the year 2008. Name the Indian poet diplomat. Name the Indian poet who wrote the World Environment Day Anthem. As straight a question coming to Ralab Secondary School as your straight, and to the other teams as a pass. Moving on to Burtuk Secondary School, you've earned your points in the last round. If you want to give it a shot, it's a 10 points or a 20 points. Burtuk Secondary School.
Tensely.
They've tried something, not the answer that you're looking for. Moving on to West Point Senior Secondary School. A straight question coming. Name the Indian poet who wrote the World Environment Day Anthem. Moving on to Nazitam Secondary School. You have missed your 10 points. This is your chance to get back the 10 points if you give us the right answer. Nazitam Secondary School.
Vikram Chatterjee.
Not Vikram Chatterjee we are looking at as an answer, but good that you tried. You're not losing any points. The answer that we're looking for is a gentleman called Abhay Kumar, who is also a diplomat. Mr. Abhay Kumar wrote the World Environment Day Anthem, and this is information for all the participants on stage and also to the audience who is watching this in your television. In the anti-clockwise, the second question going to Burtuk Secondary School. Your question is on your screen now. Who was the first person of Indian origin to receive Nobel Prize in Medicine? The first person of Indian origin to receive Nobel Prize in Medicine is the question. Burtuk wants to give it a shot. What's the answer that you have in your mind? We have very limited time for this, so Burtuk not getting an opportunity. Moving on to West Point Senior Secondary School. What's your answer? The clock is ticking for West Point Senior Secondary School on the pass. What's your answer? Moving on to Nazitam Secondary School. Here's a chance to get the 10 points that you always wanted to get. Time is ticking for Nazitam on the second round of this quiz competition. Moving on to Ralab Secondary School. They've lost their 10 points. This is an opportunity to get back the 10 points.
Baba Ramdev.
Baba Ramdev is a very, very famous Indian, but not the answer that we were looking for. The answer that we're looking for is Hargobind Khurana, who is a Nobel laureate of Indian origin, won a Nobel in the field of medicine. Never mind, quiz is not only about answering questions, but also about knowing new answers. This brings us to the third team and the third question. West Point Senior Secondary School, your direct question is coming on your screen now. India is one of the world's largest producers of which agricultural product, also known as white gold? Plus 10.
Rice.
Rice is what they said, not the answer we're looking for. Moving on to Nazitam Secondary School, also known as white gold. India, the largest, one of the world's largest producer of this agricultural product. Wheat, not the answer we're looking for. Moving on to Ralab Secondary School, plus 10, plus 20.
Grains,
not the answer we're looking for.
Millets.
You've given us grains as an answer, not the answer that we're looking for. We take the first answer as the answer that you give. Burtuk Secondary School, here's a chance to get the 10 or the 20 points that you deserve. India is one of the world's largest producers of which agricultural product, also known as white gold? Sometimes the answer lies in the question. The answer that we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is cotton. Cotton is the answer that we're looking for, and none of the teams gave it a shot to cotton, so nobody wins any points on this, but this is good information for everybody, bringing us to the last question of the second round, a direct one to Nazitam Secondary School. Your question is on your screen now. India's first Himalayan air safari, launched in the year 2023, was started from which Indian state? India's first Himalayan air safari, launched in the year 2023, which is last year, was started from which Indian state? +10, +20. Moving on to Ralab Secondary School.
Haryana.
Not Haryana. It's a good confident answer that you gave, but not Haryana that you're looking for. Burtuk Secondary School, what is the answer that you're looking for?
Andhra Pradesh.
Not Andhra Pradesh. Great that they're trying. What is the answer that you're looking for? West Point Senior Secondary School. Here's a chance to win a 10 or a 20 if you give the right answer. What's the answer?
Himachal Pradesh.
Himachal Pradesh is what they said. Not Himachal Pradesh, but one of the hill states. The answer that we're looking for is Uttarakhand and not Himachal Pradesh. Uttarakhand is the answer that we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. This brings us to the end of the second round. The second round was a little tricky for the students, but never mind, we have two more very exciting rounds to come. Before we move on to the third round, let's have a look at the scores. The scores are as such: Nazitam Secondary School at 10 points, West Point Senior Secondary School yet to score, Burtuk Secondary School at 10 points, and Ralab Secondary School at 0 points and yet to score. Never mind, we still have two more very exciting rounds coming up. We are not yet decided on the winner of this quiz. The first quarterfinals is getting exciting. One team out of the four will go to the semi-final of the quiz. Which one is going to go to the semi-finals is going to be decided after the next two rounds. But for now, let's have the third round coming up. This is a very exciting round because this is a buzzer round. The team which presses the buzzer first gets an opportunity to answer. The scoring pattern is as such: it's a +10 if you get the right answer, it's a -10 if you press the buzzer and you give the wrong answer. This is a pass round, so the other teams, if the first team or the answering team is not able to answer the question, the other teams can also try the answer. So it's a +10 if the teams on the pass get it right, it's a -10 if the teams on the pass get it wrong. So this is a very exciting round, ladies and gentlemen. We have 4 questions coming up. Let us see which team scores the maximum number of points so that they could seek a place in the finals. We start this round, Nature and Us, with the first question coming on your screen now. This is the largest freshwater lake in northeast India, known for its floating circular swamps, and hosts the only floating national park in the world. Name the lake. The quickest one to press the buzzer gets an opportunity to answer this question. Let us see if there is any team which wants to give it a try. It's a +10. It's a -10 if you press the buzzer and answer it wrongly. There's a 15 seconds if there's no team which answers this question, but hopefully there's some team which is going to go to answer this question. It could either be Nazitam or West Point Senior Secondary School or Burtuk Secondary School or Ralab Secondary School. One of these teams could press the buzzer in 15 seconds. If they don't press it, they are playing too safe. The team's discussing but not wanting to take the chance. It looks like there is no team which wants to give it a shot. The answer that we're looking for is world famous Loktak Lake in Manipur. Loktak Lake is what we're looking for as an answer. Your second question is coming on your screen now. This fish was categorized as endangered by the IUCN in 2014 and was declared as the state fish by the government of Sikkim in 2021. Name the fish. The state fish of Sikkim is... They've gone for it. They have gone for it. They press the buzzer first. They have gone for it. This is West Point Senior Secondary School pressing the buzzer. The team which presses the buzzer first gets an opportunity to answer this. What is the answer that we're looking for? It's a +10, -10. We're playing for the pluses. What's the answer we're looking for? West Point Senior Secondary School.
Katle macha.
The Nepali name for this, as they call it, the katle. The English name, they say the copper mashir. Copper mashir or katle, we're going to give it to them because katle is also the answer that we're looking for. Copper mashir or katle, the state fish of Sikkim. That gives 10 points to West Point Senior Secondary School. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, this round is very, very interesting. There still are 2 more questions to go. Your hands on the buzzer. The 4 teams getting ready to battle it out on the third question. Your question is on your screen now. Which country has the largest amount of mangroves coverage in the world? The largest amount of mangroves coverage in the world. Which country? The largest amount of mangroves coverage in the world. Some team which has gone for it. It looks like Rallup Secondary School, they want to go for it.
India.
India is everybody's guess. It is India. The answer that we're looking for. We thought that this is going to be a little trickier question because India, Sundarbans, moving on till Bangladesh is what we know about. But the answer we're looking for is Indonesia and not India. It's a -10 to the team from Rallup Secondary School. Never mind, it's a good try that the team from Rallup have given to us. Moving on to the last question of this round. The last question of this round is coming on your screen. The buzzer, please hit the buzzer if you know this answer. Your question is on your screen is this. This famous scientist is credited with developing the theory of evolution by natural selection. As simple a science as possible. They've gone for it. West Point Senior Secondary School. Are you science students? Yes. The science students, they've gone for it. Let us see if they can get us the answer and the 10 points that they deserve. What's the answer?
Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin is the answer that we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. The science students from West Point Senior Secondary School have cracked this answer, Charles Darwin, and this gives them the 10 points that they deserve. One last round which we are getting ready to see, which is that one team which comes with us to the semi-finals of Quizzing You. It is a neck to neck in the third round. We have one more last round to go. Let us see which is that one team which comes with us to the semi-finals of Quizzing You. This is also a buzzer round. It's a +10 for the right answer, -10 for the wrong answer. There is no pass in this round. Let us see which team presses the buzzer and takes their chance. We have 4 questions coming up. The first question, ladies and gentlemen, the last round is coming on your screen now. India is known for its diverse cultures and languages. They've gone for it. They have gone for it. West Point Senior Secondary School, before I end the question, they have pressed the buzzer. What is the answer that we're looking for? It's a +10, a -10 if you get it wrong.
D22.
D22 gives them a 10 points. West Point Senior Secondary School on a roll. D22 is the right answer. It gives them 10 points. The second question coming on your screen is this. World Environment Day was celebrated for the first time in the year 19... They've gone for it again. It's a +10 or a -10. What is the answer that we're looking for? West Point on a roll. What's the answer we're looking for?
A. Only one Earth.
Only one Earth, and that is the second question answered by West Point Senior Secondary School. If they get the next question right, they're on a hat-trick. Let's see if they play for the hat-trick or if there's any other team which is going to stop the hat-trick of West Point Senior Secondary School. Your third question is on your screen now. Name the first biosphere reserve in India. Sundarbans, Nanda Devi, Simlipal or Nilgiri. Which is the first bio? They've gone for it. Ralap Secondary School, they are going to give a good competition to the teams.
Nilgiri.
Nilgiri is the right answer. The answer that we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is Nilgiri. This is going to the last question. Let us see if the team from Ralap Secondary School can answer this question. The question is coming on your screen now. A resolution was adopted in the year 2022 at the UN Assembly to develop a legally binding instrument on plastic pollution. What is the resolution known as? The last question, ladies and gentlemen, for the first quarterfinals of Quizzing You. It has been a very interesting first quarters, especially the last two rounds have been very engaging. The last question, let us see if there's any team. Yes, Nazitam Secondary School, they want to give it a shot. What is the answer that we're looking for?
Option number D.
Option number D, beat plastic pollution resolution is the answer that they're given to us. It's a great try, Nazitam. You've come all the way to play the quarterfinals. It could either be a right or it could be wrong, but we're very glad that you tried it. It's a +10 if you get it right. It's a -10 if you get it wrong. The answer that we're looking for is global plastic pollution resolution, which is B. Nazitam Secondary School, they lose 10 points on this, but never mind, ladies and gentlemen. Quiz is all about giving it the best that you have and also trying your chances. Nazitam Secondary School, you tried your chance. Very good that you tried to answer this and get that 10 points, but tough luck on this. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the first quarterfinals of Quizzing You, with Nazitam Secondary School as the first participant, with West Point Senior Secondary School as the second participant, Burtuk Secondary School as the third participant, and the school which is coming as the fourth participant, Ralap Secondary School. These are the four schools which participated in the first quarterfinals of Quizzing You. Ladies and gentlemen, one team out of the four will go to the semi-finals of Quizzing You. It was a very engaging 4 rounds, but like any competition, we have to have a winner. We had all the 4 teams participating and giving their best out, but there's only one team which will come with us to the semi-finals of Quizzing You. Let me get back to the scores and also declare the winner of this competition. Nazitam, they played very well, but they lost their points on the buzzer. Burtuk, they played quite well, but were not able to answer towards the end. With 10 points, Burtuk is on second position. Ralap also played very well, but they lost a point on the buzzer. And with this, we have West Point Senior Secondary School with 40 points coming on as winners of the first quarterfinals. They come with us to the semi-finals of Quizzing You. Ladies and gentlemen, the first team that comes with us to the semi-finals of Quizzing You is West Point Senior Secondary Schools. Many congratulations to West Point Senior Secondary School. We are sure that they're going to give their best in the semi-finals also. This brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to the end of the first episode of Quizzing You. The quarterfinals have been very good. We look forward for your support and for your encouragement as we get ready to battle it out in the second quarterfinals. We will see you in the second episode of Quizzing You. Please stay in touch. Please be connected. Thank you very much.